So what is fashion for the face? These are generally just accessories that you can use to elevate your look and your outfit that aren't clothes. Starting with hats. Hats serve two functions. They serve both a functional component and a stylish component. Looking at them strictly functionally, obviously in summer you're going to want to wear something more like a cap, as this will keep the sun over your face and also will collect sweat. In the winter you're going to want to wear something that obviously keeps you warm. Now there are some very fun variations for both of these. For winter, personally I prefer beanies. There's also trapper hats, which look quite cool. At least I think that's what they're called. There's also Kangol hats, which look a bit like a beret, and these can be quite stylish. These are a bit more alternative, a bit different from your standard cap. The beautiful thing about hats is that they can hide your poor hair. So you're having a bad hair day, it's very easy to put on a hat and kind of neglect your hair for that day, and you don't really have to deal with it. Next up, glasses. If you do need glasses, then I recommend looking and trying to find a nice stylish pair. They're quite a nice way to add a bit of spice to an outfit, which otherwise might be quite bland. So you're going to want to find firstly a pair that suits your face. So obviously everyone's different. So I recommend trying them on, either virtually or in person, and seeing one that fits your face and your face structure. There's plenty of videos out there going into detail as to what shape is ideal for your face, but I think these kind of rules are meant to be broken. So don't be afraid to experiment and try and find a pair that really works for you. They also have some quite fun materials. So I've seen a pair of like a clear green acetate, or you can just go with some like thick, heavy duty frames. So as in, you can play with the border size. So like a thicker pair like these, or you can have like a thin, wiry frame. But lastly, look at charity and thrift shops. These have a lot of good options, which will be cheaper. You can go online and then get lenses made for them. And can be quite a nice way to find a unique pair of glasses that no one else will have. And being a guy, it's unique in that you have both your eyebrows but also your beard hair to group. So don't overlook your eyebrows as a guy, but also I wouldn't recommend going too far into it, Keep them clean and tidy for a more kind of professional look. I honestly wouldn't do anything more than just stopping them from being too kind of unruly. I think as long as they're presentable and shapely, it makes for a nice aesthetic look. Next up is the beard, which is really kind of your chance to accentuate your facial features and show a bit of personality. You check out my aesthetic facial hair video where I go into detail into what I personally recommend as the best aesthetic facial hairstyles. Personally, I think if you're going for something a bit more artsy, a nice moustache with either a light stubble or a clean shave can be a very good look, but you need to do this in a specific way, as one will make you look unapproachable and the other can look quite artsy. I also quite like a disconnected goatee. I think it works especially well if you've got very strong facial structure, and it's also just a bit of a trendy facial hairstyle which is fun to try. Lastly, if you've got a bit more of a weaker facial structure, they do say that beards are like makeup for men, so take advantage of your beard and grow either a light stubble or a heavy beard to kind of mask your lack of a jawline. I think that really sums up what fashion for the face for men can be. Let me know if there's anything I've missed. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.